Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, and it does not feel like a Thursday, but it is a Thursday. I hope you all are well today. I know I am, and I'm excited to get into this. I can't not, hum along to this theme sometimes. I'm gonna turn that down a little, actually. Oh, I love Bloons Tower Defense. It is one of my favorite games I have played since the beginning. Also, hello, Demon. Hope you are doing well today. I know I might do the Odyssey. I don't know if I will for sure. We heard you like easy maps, so let's spice them up. No monkey knowledge, I'll regrow rate. Least tears. Oh my good god. Jesus Christ, what's the crew details? Okay, I'm gonna say this. I have found a love for mermonkeys and stuff. We're gonna do Raft Defense as our first one. Change hero. Who would be good for this? Honestly? Because I can't use water monkeys. I'm gonna use someone who has a good amount of range. Because I can't use land or water monkeys for this. I know that's what it mentioned. Oh, cool. It starts me with something. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So, one of the things I've been doing recently with Legends. Also, I'm gonna turn this down a bit. I always forget how loud this game gets on like the actual sounds. But I played a bit of Legends. I have beaten a Legends thing completely now. And oh my gosh, is it fun. Like, I've really enjoyed the Legends stuff. I found a new strategy I've really enjoyed with Oben. Which is how I won the original one. But I also got a bunch of like upgrades and stuff that I can unlock and use. I believe I'm still middle of a run, but that should get figured out in time. Do 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 do. Do I get another sniper, or do I go for speed, or do I go for something different? Because I can't use mermonkey on like the normal, so that's annoying. I believe I can survive this. I know I can actually. You know, I know what I'm gonna do. Because once this round ends, we actually get a few things. First, faster firing, because that'll at least allow us to do this. I also found that turning auto start off is really good for the Legends. Just from like experience. And now, if I get this guy here, I lose some more lives, but I think it's worth it in this case. And I want him to go for strong with bigger globs, because then we're slowing all these balloons down. I probably should go for like stickier glue, because that's gonna help. Also, I see one of the things I've been meaning to do is actually go back into some of these streams that we've been doing and actually clip a few things. I just keep forgetting to do it or not having the time. Like today, I have D&D after stream, so I am gonna be extremely busy. I'm only trying this strategy. Doesn't mean it's gonna work, that's for sure. Didn't work, but it was definitely worth a try. Boomerang's one that's kinda underrated. I'm gonna do this. Boomerang. I'm gonna need something for camo eventually, but I think doing it like this should help. And then we'll go for improved rangs. Strong. Because yeah, if we can get faster throwing and improved, I think that's gonna help. Just for the overall attack speed, because if I can go for the glaives, that'll save me a lot of stuff. But I know with some of the stuff, I've really enjoyed playing like Legends. And I remember one of the runs I did, because I was trying for one of the achievement things, even if it's not like an actual normal achievement, just because I'm just weird like that, I guess. Without starting with a relic that isn't a hero relic, and it was difficult. I haven't tried the chimps one yet because I'm like, I don't feel like I'm good enough to do it. I mean, I could try, but it's also like, I wish there was a normal endless instead of just chimps endless, because I feel like that would be quite fun as well. Because then I'm not stuck at one life constantly, and I get to actually like do more fun crap. That's how I look at it. But of course, everyone looks at it differently. Bigger globs. I want to make sure I glue as many as I can. And then I can add the sniper. I think I might... Ooh, bouncing bullet could be really good here too. Or I could go for NTN. I'm going to go for NTN first, because I feel like that's going to be a lot of like AoE in terms of like where his range hits. It's just going to be good for range in general, but also he gives camo detection to towers, so that might actually help a lot here. And yeah, we'll have some that like sneak by, sadly. Ooh, but I'm gonna get Glaive Ricochet first, because holy shit, perfect. Look at that, that just ripped through. Glaive Ricochet is slept on in a lot of cases, as I've seen, just for how, like, good it is. Like, I really like Glaive Ricochet. I've really grown to enjoy that type of stuff in this game. Like, there's just a lot of towers that get slept on, despite being, like, insanely good. And I feel like Glaive Ricochet is definitely on that type of, like, area. I think I'm going to put NTN here for the most range. And then we can try and get him leveled up. I'm also going to get a sniper. I'm going to want him on strong. Night vision goggles, focus camo. Because I know camo leads are going to be an issue. Shrapnel shot. Just for the extra damage, honestly. Full metal jacket. I basically want a really strong, just destroyer here with this one. Then I'm gonna want large caliber, or let's do stickier and stronger first, because then we can hit them more with ricochet. Then I can go for like more glaives and shit. Moab blue. Stuff like that. I also am gonna want Moab stun, like consistent Moab stun specifically. So I'm gonna try and set that up. Because this is the only reason I was worried about it, is like leads. You know, I'm gonna go first with this guy now. And probably go bouncing bullet with him. Hello, 22. Hope you're doing well today. Yes, monkey. I know like, it's weird how loud this game gets, too, for me. Like, because I can see how it looks on the, OBS, and it, like, goes so much higher than you would expect it, despite being that low. It's actually kind of crazy. But I hope you're well today, on this crazy Thursday, honestly. Doesn't feel like a Thursday, but it is. I know I have D&D later today, and that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Because we're actually doing it at, one of the people... Oh, we're almost a camo for everyone, meaning I can get rid of this guy. If I really want to. Or do I want to keep him as, like, a strong, just buzzer? Of, like, normal balloons. Ooh. I think I want to try and get, the stun Moabs. I think that's going to help more overall. Deadly Precision. We need Maim Moab, but I think we'll have to sell to actually get that. That's the part that sucks. Because I don't know how well we'll do without it. Also, I love that canonically all the boomerang monkeys are ambidextrous. Like, it's such a small thing, but I really find it cute. Small, cute things like that. For those of you who haven't seen the new Minecraft snapshots, holy fucking shit. Not only did we get a bunch of stuff for spawn eggs and how they look, like, it's honestly kind of crazy. Like, they look so much better. It's way better for the colorblind. But also, we got sheep now will keep their color of wool, similar to Bedrock. So that's a parody that got over. Wolves and dogs now have new noises in Minecraft with 6 different variants for like big, sad, and many others that have different types of whimpers, death sounds, and whatnot, which is pretty cool. Sheep now have the spawning variants and stuff. But like, there's been so many changes, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, we're getting new dog noises. The howl was removed, but sheared sheep, now they have a layer for the shear effect, which means now when you shear it, you can actually change it. And like a lot. The new spawn eggs look great because they're like mini versions of the mobs almost. Like the villager ones look funny as hell, but the fox one's cute. Like the only ones that have eyes on them though are the creaking technically, but it looks more like resin. And what was the other one that had eyes? It was one of them, and I'm trying to remember exacts, because most of them don't. I know the cod looks thick, and so does the salmon, like the fish ones, but they have like a little blue ring for water mob around them. It's really cute. Like, there's a lot of good changes that they have added, and I'm so happy about that. Because I feel like that was very much needed. It's always nice to see that type of stuff to, like, for, especially to me, it's like, this is stuff that I feel like they needed a long time ago, and I'm glad they did. Leaf litter now changes based on its biome as well, including turning white in the pale oak. So you can have white leaf litter if it's in pale oak, which is awesome. I know there's no official name for it yet, but I've decided to personally call it the Ambient Visions update for this next upcoming update, because I feel like that's a really good name for it. But yeah, like, I'm really excited. I'm excited to see what else they do with it, and we'll find out over time. I know, of course, there's a bunch of stuff with, like, Warner Brothers overstepping their shit and whatnot, but I'm not here for drama. I know, with BTD, there's been quite a few updates to fix some bugs with Legends. Some that I didn't even know existed, like if you repeatedly clicked loads of times, like while you were doing Legends mode to get things that weren't monkeys, it would give you multiple of the actual boosts to the abilities. I never knew about it while it existed, but still cool. But I get why they removed it. They also like fixed a few other features, like instead of like automatically failing when you leave one of the special like game spaces and like automatically failing, it doesn't automatically fail you. It acts like the rest of the spaces. Thank God, because there were times I just had to leave and I was like, shit, I can't finish this. But thankfully, a good chunk has been fixed, so that's a plus. You know what? I don't want to take too much space. If I put this here, good, it gets hit. I want this primary mentoring. because I am going full primary here. Primary monkeys are really good, honestly. I found a lot of surprisingly good ones in terms of actual legends abilities and like artifacts you can get. I really have fallen in love with some of the druid ones, but that's also because I really like the druid. Like, there's just a lot of good stuff, honestly. I'm gonna upgrade Jungle's Bounty for the extra bit. Regular attack that also damages lead balloons, increase shrapnel popping power. Not a bad idea. Not the worst idea. Not the best either. But either way, I know, like, there's been mainly just technical stuff with BTD, and we'll see what else happens. I know with, like, Paragons and stuff, I really, like, I still am holding out hope for some of them because each category has a certain amount. Primary has attack, shooter, boomerang, and dart. Military has the plane and the boat and the submarine. Magic has wizard and ninja, and support only has engineer. I would not be surprised if we see either a magic or a support one next. Also, if they don't name the druid paragon Nature's Wrath, that is the biggest missed opportunity. Category, yeah. But I feel like that's a big missed opportunity because also, did I turn my accessibilities back up? Okay, good. I was making sure. But one of the things is Oben says fear Nature's Wrath, but also look at the upgrades. Avatar of Wrath, Spirit of the Forest, and Superstorm. Nature's Wrath would fit perfectly because Avatar of Wrath speed, the power of forest and nature itself, the storms, the wildlife. It is one of the best names they could choose. And if they didn't, I would be surprised, but also disappointed. Because it fits way too well. It's just one of those things. Also, I love how this guy is just stalling completely. Because that's one of the nice things. When it comes to like up to like round 80, this guy alone can stall the round. Like, he can stall 80 completely. It's awesome. But yeah, I really do find this stuff interesting. Elite Sniper. Perfect. Because with Elite, it's targeting prowess faster and reload all snipers. And the Elite one is just overall good because it targets strong unless it's too far along the track, then it goes to first. So it's honestly pretty nice. I like how they're barely getting on screen because the snipers and this guy. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned it on stream or not. I know I've mentioned it to like friends before, but each of my towers I have nicknamed after a different D&D spell. I am such a fucking nerd that it's kinda sad. Like, Swift Quiver is literally a frickin' ranger spell. I know Liamon's Tiny Hut is in... I know the Mermonkey is called Tidal Wave because that's a spell. Like, I am so much of a nerd that I have named all of them that I can. And I don't know what that says about me, but it's something. Oh, boy. But yeah, I've been meaning to do some of these quests and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do them on stream. Because I've needed to. So it's like, cool, I can finish these and whatnot, and we'll see what happens. Super glue! Also, this ZOMG is not going to stand a chance. It's really funny that I can just sit here and watch, and then they just get paused. And there goes 79 and 80. I don't expect to see the ZOMG. We're not going to see it till it pops. So the thing you're doing is going to regret and risk rain 2 is very difficult because you died literally under a minute. Oof. I know with some games that are roguelikes, just under a minute death is honestly better in some cases. Because it's like, well, little less pain. Moon Colony, Moon Landing transformed. No powers, fast track, no continue, double cash is disabled. Most seems all heroes and all stuff. Monkeys are added to the green and added some green to the drab gray moon. Use transform layout to defeat the balloons. You died in 3 seconds. Oof. That sucks. Oh my god. This is actually really cute. One of the things I'm happy about with the map layout is just how much creativity we've gotten to see because of that. Like, just look how cool this is. Like, this is awesome. Also, I know the Mermonkey can hit to an extent. There we go. That should help. And then I want to get... Ooh, do I want to get Trident Efficient? I think I'm going to go for Sharper Prongs. Because the middle path of the... middle path of Mermonkey here is actually not bad. The wave is really good against, like, groups of balloons. Like, super good, honestly. And I want to try and get, some more camo detection. Because, yeah, as you can see, like, it's not perfect. But it's still good. This is definitely going to be a slow start. Anything that can be removed doesn't seem like it. Like, I could easily just go for the normal strat on this and go, haha, mortar, go brrr, but I don't wanna. I wanna try something different. You're playing a modded difficulty, Armageddon. Yeah, I've wanted to try BTD 6 mods, but it's also like, I'm fine with the main game as is. Like, I really couldn't care less. I like the main game. Because I played so much, like, Balloons back in the day when it was, like, still Flash and whatnot before 5 and stuff, when it actually started to become more widespread. And looking at it now, it's kind of like, I'm honestly happy that it came this far because it's one of my favorite tower defenses, if not my favorite, because of just how fun it is. Alluring Melody could actually be really good here. Just Tidal Chill, that gives some freeze possibility, and larger tridents, meaning more hits. Riptide Champion is amazing, though. But yeah, as you can kind of see, we're definitely taking some damage. So I don't mind. I like trying new strategies that I don't normally use. I think it's fun. Because I think instead of winning, sometimes it's more fun to actually try these strategies you don't normally try, because you get to have a whole new, like, look. So I think I'm going to do this for this one. I'm going to go for Bernie stuff, I think, here. So we can, like, so faster reload. Because I mainly want the Bernie effect. I don't really care much about the other stuff. And the burn is super nice. Plus, as you can see, this is why I didn't start with the mortar. It shreds through everything in this map. like, it didn't change much about this map. It just made it a little less accessible to other towers and more accessible to like some water. That's it. I mean, still, I do enjoy it though. Oh yeah, camo. Either way, I'm gonna get that. Because yeah, one is good, but after a point, it's just going to catch up. I think I'm gonna go for Riptide Champion, just because I feel like a lot of people don't know how cool it is. But that's a personal thing. Oh, this round is screwed. So difficult, apparently, that the difficulty has to buff you. Damn. I mean, I've played some games where a difficulty had to buff you because it was too, like, crazy. Like, Chimps mode, for example, in this, specifically uses normal hard mode cache instead of impoppable, because otherwise it is actually impossible in some cases, i.e. Bloody Puddles and other expert maps. Because, fun fact, when Ninja Kiwi originally released BTD 6, they didn't know if Chimps mode was even going to be possible to beat. They just wanted to see, like, they just released it for like an extra difficulty that some people might want to try. Turns out, it is very much possible to defeat. And they were surprised by it in their own little ways. But it's still cool. I think it adds a lot. I kind of want to get an Abyss Dweller for the Pierce to add to this guy. But like, and you'll see it more as we like do different things and whatnot. Let's go for heavy shells and stuff like that. I think will be good. But like, I remember like early BTD 6 and like there was a lot of discussions. Like there was the whole thing with the Chimps mode. And then when people realized it was possible, people started trying to do challenges. It created Two Towers Chimps, which eventually was made into an achievement because of how popular it got. And the only thing that really stops a tower from being Two Tower Chimps, i.e. Corvus, Sada, and Geraldo, is if they can beat it by themselves. Because then they're removed and put onto the rare One Tower Chimps model, and it's like, to get to that point is very difficult, but it's also like, it's still neat. Because it's not something you like really expect. And then I'm gonna go for, I'm gonna go for this. This should help a bit. And then I can fit another one here and just go boom, 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 boom. I just need to get some more Mermonkeys for him. But like, I am so happy that we got a new water tower after so long too. Effects are already getting 350% plus exponential ending. Interesting. I mean, yeah, it really depends on like how difficult something is for something like that to happen. So I can see why they would add it if it was that difficult. Because that's part of game balancing in a nutshell. Is you do need to do that stuff sometimes. Huh. Me over here just like making this Mermonkey insane. This is why the Mermonkey is so fun to use. That is its max range right now, but even then it's insane. Let's get a decamoer. And I'm gonna go for, because I need to get that. I didn't even think about getting a decamoer really for the most part. To add on to it. I was just gonna do one or the other, but I've decided to do decamo as well. Irradiant Pearl, like 10% all stats. Interesting. I mean, yeah, over time, I've come to like different things, that's for sure. Can echo from a point. Honestly, Symphonic Resonance isn't that bad here, but I might go for Arctic Knight first for the extra lead popping power and the faster power grow. As you can see, when it comes to like normal balloons, Riptide Champion alone is surprisingly good, but Arctic Knight is just broken with how good it can be. Because it can shred through DDTs like it's nothing. Which is good. It means it has its uses. Like, it definitely has its weaknesses, i.e. its ability can shred through the DDTs, but otherwise it's 50-50. Shattered Justice lowers defense. I've played, like, there's so many different games that I've played and haven't played now that it's like, you know, I really need to look into some more of them, but it's also like, I don't have the time some of the times. Nonetheless, though, it's really fun looking at some of them when I get the time. I'm definitely going to look into stuff like Rain World and whatnot, even if I don't play it on stream, if I do end up playing it. Just depends. I know one thing I've been working on for a long time, and the only reason I mention it now is because I'm down to one achievement because I played a bit this morning. And all I need to do is finish 100 quests, but it's for Cat Goes Fishing. And if you've never played that game, it's really cute. My biggest issue is just getting quests complete because sometimes the fish get eaten and then they don't count for the quest. Also, I will say, this right here is broken in Legends because of the bouncing upgrade, because it means all those balls will just constantly bounce around the map. And there's one that upgrades the Pierce of Mermonkeys. So this guy, it doesn't reach Pierce as fast, and it goes crazy. So like, it could take all of round 63 at once and just shred through it because of the Legends buffs you can get, which is awesome. And then mix it with a bit of stuff like Open and whatnot. It actually is really good. I've found that I really enjoy that type of stuff. Lord of the Abyss. I think I'm gonna go for Final Harmonic if I get enough, just because that also will improve my magic monkeys with extra Pierce, i.e. this guy. Like, yeah. But like, as you can even see from like the waves, what makes them so good in Legends is they can build up more and more because Legends has so many custom rounds. And because of that, there's a lot more balloons. And the extra Pierce and whatnot, it really just builds up until it's like taking up a good like quarter of the screen in some cases. And I might be able to even show that off later after we finish this quest. When I go to Legends. Because I don't remember if I finished my current run or not off stream. I don't think I did, but I might have. I know it's one of those that's like really good though. I also got this one that gives alchemists a chance to crit, but also really improves their attack speed. And it's so damn good. Like, it's the perfect moneymaker. Just give it lead to gold and just da-dink, 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 da-dink. I love stuff like that. That's just like, oh shit, this is actually kind of scary. The fun part about it going up through here is it means that these little guys down here are actually getting pops, unlike these guys. Yay, we're doing our jobs! Also, of all the things, the Mermonkey is the only magic monkey that gets the ability to sit while doing this. You think how... Can you only imagine how jealous some of these monkeys are? Like, some of them float, yeah. But then you got ones like the plane, helicopter, and stuff where they just don't need to stand and they're just, like, sitting. Leaf Clover random effects can double for Clover and you have a Shattered Justice defense lower is an effect. I mean, I can only imagine because I haven't played, but I imagine it probably does get pretty difficult in some cases. I know for me, though, like, I've grown used to some of that stuff where it's like, oh yeah, insert thing and other thing. Did I mention other thing? Yeah. Imagine being a tack shooter just chilling inside putting tacks in holes. Well, what we do know is the tack shooter monkey just kind of exists for the most part. Because we know wizards and engineers made it so that there's infinite ammo. So it's very possible it just like presses buttons when balloons come nearby. But then there's also, if you're playing Legends and you get the artifact to make it like a Dartling gunner, so whenever it's firing, it is so broken for the Druid. Because if you get Druid of Wrath with that, the biggest downside is that it will always follow your mouse, but it means it's constantly upping its attack speed, and it becomes so insane. Like, Druid of Wrath is really good for, like, boss events and stuff, like, Bloonarius, because of that extra attack speed. Oddly shaped opal increases defense by 100. Damn. Sounds like a really nice item, honestly. Like, I remember a lot of the stuff. I know I like try to remind myself to clip stuff here and there, but it's like I always forget. Because I don't expect people to clip stuff. That would be crazy. But it's when I'm just here like, oh shit, I forgot to do that. And I'm like, I'll do that when I get home. I get home and I completely forgot. Like, my ADHD brain just goes, oh shit! And then completely gets distracted by some other random thing. Oh, this poor ZOMG. And there it goes! Whee! Spin! Honestly, this is really good because the fire effect all happens at once. So I can just, like, do this, where it's just gonna constantly burn things in the radius. And it does a lot. Molten Perforator, 10% chance to call for 3 magma balls. Balls. Well, that was another quest. It's like, I don't really need the monkey money. Like, if I wanted, I could easily unlock this. I could easily come into here and, like, unlock more skins. I just don't. Am I in the middle of a campaign? Okay, yeah, I am. You guys are gonna love this one. Oh, yeah, faceplant. Yeah, because I remember I was near death. Oh, yeah, it was this one. This one was giving me so much trouble. And I remember why. This is what my thing looks like right now. And part of it is because of the type of map it is. I think I'm going to try this time. Because I know it was like one of the few things I never got to try. And then I want to remove this. Oh, yeah, that's why. It's because it's LEDs. I mean, I still have Oban, though, so that helps. Oh! Moabs. I forgot. My brain is so conditioned outside of Moabs. I mean, I don't really expect much from this one. That was a quick fail. I know I could probably, like, one of the things I could do, but just never really do for the most part, is press home to get back out. But now I actually get a chance to edit to Oban. I don't know what these would give me, but Oban starts with this stuff, which is really good. And then I have Follow Me, Common, which is pretty good. Do I have it unlocked? I know I have the Essence of Dread Balloon. No, I need to unlock the frickin' one thing. Homebrew Alchemy is so good. Those are all items that start the effects. Ah. Yeah, like, there's all sorts of attack shot, attack common. This could be good. The support monkeys having a crit chance is alright. Primary monkeys, when glued. Size is alright. Entian. Monkey attacks slower by ability cooled. This can actually be really good, but because I do want to try. This one could be good. Have a 1 in 8 chance to crit for that extra damage. This could be really good, actually. Primary monkeys now count as all monkey categories. Yes. That is amazing. I need to make sure I have camo, though, and camo lead. This one's alright. Primary monkey attack range and projectile speed reduced. This could be good with Rosalia, but you know what? Let's go for Joan of Arc here. And then we can add, because we already have critical impact, homebrew alchemy, military. This actually could be really good with the mortar, the explosive fire. Okay, let's see. Phase, 1, 2, 1. So it'd be here, and then it'd go 1. So it's 1 either way I go. Let's see. Anything specific? This one I could try at a phase boss, which isn't the worst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Frick. I miscount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 verse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go this way instead of fighting phase. Oh, cool, Vortex. This is actually the one that is probably one of the better ones to start with. Let's see. Enhance. It's the only mentor. Unironically, I'm fine with this. For this, it's debatable. I could go for the fire rings for the extra. I think I might do this to start out with. Because, yeah. Also, wait, that's new. Normally you can't just auto skip. You have to lose first. That's actually kind of cool. That's a new update. That's definitely a new update. Yeah, the Alchemist is actually, like, powerful in this. I don't get to use the Joan of Arc skin a lot, so it's nice to actually use it again. Because I like the Joan of Arc skin quite a bit. I just don't prefer Adora for the most part, usually. Because I prefer Entian, because I'm usually the one doing all the support stuff. Which I don't mind. I actually quite enjoy doing support stuff. It just gets kind of boorish after a point, though. I'll figure out what I need more as we go forward. But yeah, as you can see, the puddles and stuff are insanely good with the crit. Because if it's a crit puddle, it's just crits all the way across, and it's amazing. Do we get a free reroll? I'm using none of these. I guess I'll grab this and apply it to these two. You know, I'll apply it to the ninja, I think. Not that I'm gonna need it with only, like, 5 out of 6 rounds done, so it's like... There we go. Cool. And this was kind of a guaranteed one with what we have. But that's good. Just get sharp, because why not? Yeah, I will say, Legends definitely makes a good effect on this. There was a glitch that happened to me, and actually, I'm gonna see if I have it saved in my captures from Steam. Let me see, because this is something I do want to show if I have, because holy shit, I experienced something. No, I could probably pull it from, if I scroll down enough. Oh, there it is. Save screenshot. So I was playing Legends off stream at one point since last time, and this happened. Tell me, are you seeing the issue? Like, this right here, where it's lit up, is where my character was. So, as you can imagine, that was an odd bug I ran into before it was hopefully fixed completely. And I just was like, what? Because you never expect to run into a glitch, but when you run into a glitch like that, it's like, huh? And it happened because I'm one of those people who sometimes accidentally double taps, and I accidentally double tapped escape, and I was like, oh shit, I need to go back in. And it just did that. And I had a great run going too, because I had a Dartling gunner that I got from Recruit, with bouncy bullets and stuff. And it was a really fun looking run, and it just got completely smashed. Just like that. It just shows how easily a run can fall in this. You know what? I think I'm gonna put this guy here. Sharp shurikens. The crits. I could do rubber to gold. Like, the Alchemist makes a lot of money overall, though. Like, people sleep on how much money the Alchemist can actually make, but it can make a lot. And part of the reason is because it doesn't show how much money it makes. Which I personally think they should, but that's a personal thought. Because with the lead to gold and rubber to gold, it makes the balloons so much easier. I know there used to be a point where it could turn DDTs into money automatically, just insta-kill. I know, like, that was earlier on, though, whenever it actually had the ability to see. And I get why they removed it, but God, was it a fun thing to use. And there go the leads. But yeah, like, I only need, like, technically only 2 of these, and I just shred through it. It just shows the power of this type of stuff. Like, being able to use, like, weirder strategies because of Legends is so fun. The rest of the are you able to name a show like this? The rest of the show is bad, but that one really well animated scene. Ooh. I'm gonna be honest, and I know this is gonna make a lot of people mad. I'm only gonna mention this if you clip this. I will upload it to the YouTube, but I can't say it will end well for me. I personally think a show that is bad but has that one really well animated scene, for me, is Dragon Ball Z. I never could get into the Dragon Ball because it always just felt so bad. Because it's such like a same old, repeat, 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 that it just never felt like a good show to me. It just felt like, oh yes, person is now strong because logic. Like, that's how it always felt to me. Of course, is it 100% true? No, but it's how I feel about it, at least. And everyone has their own opinions, after all. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a ninja here. But yeah, I know very well that that's gonna piss a lot of people off. Because it's a pretty big hot take. Ah, we actually almost made it, funnily enough. I sent out just a few too many rounds. But even then, like, there's just some shows that I just never liked. Like, there are some shows that people think I'm insane for hating. I just don't like stuff like Friends or My Girl. I just never liked them. And I despise the canned laugh track. Yeah. Like, I know there are the thing is, even if I know like some Dragon Ball fans will be like, oh, I get it. I know there's always that group that always is like, how dare you say that? I have dealt with it enough times that I am used to that. And I think that says enough. But I remember early on, especially for me, I just never could get into like a lot of shows. Like, I don't like Friends. I hate the canned laugh track. The canned laugh track always feels so forced in shows like that, to an extent where it's like, laugh. You better fucking laugh. And in reality, I never do, because it's like, really? It just feels very, like, pointless. Because it's the same shit over and over and over, and it never gets any funnier. Like, I'll admit, there are some funny moments in some of those shows. But even then, it kind of is outweighed by just how bad it is. And like, yeah, some of those shows do not hold up today. Like, holy fucking shit, do they not hold up? But that's kind of expected with a lot of older stuff. I mean, look at old Disney cartoons as one of the best examples of, holy shit, no one could get away with that nowadays. Like, that's just how it is. A lot of stuff has changed. So there's stuff that they can't get away with now. But some of it is just so bad that it makes me cringe internally. Like, almost as bad cringing as when I listen to my own voice, or at least used to. Like, it's just at best, and god awful at worst. Like, that's how I kind of look at it, is it's just It's not any better or any worse, it's just meh. Of course, there are some things that could work if they were in a better, like, format. I just wish they were. Like, I know some people feel like the complete opposite about some shows. Like, for example, a great example of like the opposite where some people just didn't like it to start off with, but it turned out to be a really loved show. Owl House. Like, some people didn't like the prologue and episode with the whole thing and I get that. Like, it wasn't the best, but it got better. Yeah. Disney, they can't get away with that nowadays, but there were some moments. Oh yeah, there were a lot. I mean, things like Dumbo and stuff. I mean, and I know and I know some people don't want to believe it, but it's been proven already through one of the other more recent shows and movies they've been working on. Disney would never make WALL-E in this day and age. They'd never do anything about like that type of environmental like message. I mean, we know they wouldn't nowadays. They play it way too safe to a horrid extent. And of course, it's similar for a lot of places. I know when the frickin' company that made Rio was closed down, I was like, oh, because I actually really liked that stuff. I know I am like very cautiously optimistic about the How to Train Your Dragon stuff. One moment. Sorry if that blew out like any eardrums or anything. Thank you. But the only reason I'm cautiously optimistic and not just distaste for the live action is they're using practical effects and animatronics for the dragons. And I love that. Practical effects felt like they were becoming a forgotten medium compared to CGI. And I am so glad to see more being used in this day and age. Because practical effects are some of the coolest things. And like, I may not like the Minecraft movie trailer stuff because it just doesn't have that soul to make it feel like a good movie. But I'll give them credit where credit's due with practical effect stuff. And it's one of those things that's just like, yeah. Hey Gold, how are you doing? Hope you are doing well on this Thursday. We're chilling, talking about practical effects. Like, I know one of the things I really want more, like, animation stuff to do is what Encanto did. Even though you're pretty green to me. I mean, I technically have a green mouth and whatnot, but mostly orange and gray. Like, either way, though, you're colorblind. But, like, one of the reasons I really liked Encanto is how well they portrayed just like different kinds of people, such as actually having a muscular woman that was accurate. It was like, holy fucking shit. Like, I like when animation and stuff does that, because it's like, then, like, I get one of the main principles of animation is over exaggerating, but that's for movements and for expressions, not for the stuff with like how people look. So it was a great feeling actually seeing that type of stuff, because like, animation is extremely hard. I know from experience. I have been working on trying to figure out like the animated emote stuff for stream here for months, like in my free time. But I just haven't gotten to that point. It's been a lot of like drawing stuff, being like, nope, going to the next one. Like, A lot of just trial and error. That's usually how it goes, especially when you're a perfectionist like me. Like, I am one of those people that I know very well. If I did actually commission someone, I would be so particular because of how I am. But I also know part of it is because I'm so particular on myself as well. Because making a smooth... Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you for the Prime Gold. Welcome on into the creatures. That actually scared me. I forgot it was the Hollow Knight scream, and that actually made me jump. Jesus. Holy crap. Oh my god. It's just one of those things that happens is sometimes you just jump. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I gotta calm my heart down there for a moment. But like animation isn't easy to make loop well either, i.e. like my follower thing. Because sometimes, and I don't know why it has the line, because the original art piece doesn't have it. It only does it in Stream Elements, and like whenever I try to upload it. So I don't know. I've been trying to fix it since I changed it, but it just hasn't fixed itself. So I'm like, well, crap. But even then, like, some of the animation I've done, especially now, completely different than when I start. That's for sure. I know that when I first started the stuff, in general, it was like, okay, this is interesting, but depending on the length, the frames, and whatnot, it becomes really difficult. Because if you're trying to make a smoother animation, frame by frame is very important. Because one of the biggest things that you gotta do is there's skip frames and smear frames and all sorts of stuff that come with like animation. That's just how it is. And smear frames, if I actually had it on my PC, I would actually show the little GIF, but it's on my laptop, not my PC. And those smear frames create movement. Actually, what I could do here, and I'm going to, is I can go into Stream Elements. Gonna have to do that real quick. And I can go to Overlays and play my stream sound and kind of for my follower. So if I do the follower event, as you can kind of see by how it moves, God, that's loud. Especially when it's double playing in your ears. But there's a smear frame when the tail moves. That smear frame gives it more movement. And it's really important to like all sorts of animation and whatnot. Ooh, crit steal more though. Or do I want a mentor to make one of my monkeys better? Honestly, I think I'm going to enhance this because it's overall going to be better. There we go. Had to press escape there. You know, there's animation frames, for example, one side looks perfectly okay, but then you turn the camera and angle, it gets wonky. Oh yeah, that's a smear frame. Smear frames are very common. I don't think I want to use this because this one is risky. I'll take this one, I think. For the tack shooter, I think that's worth trying. But like, smear frames always are the weird looking ones. Like, the smear frame that I have with the animation for my follower thing, it looks like the tail is being ripped apart. But smear frames do that a lot. Like, for example, if I bring up like there's a lot of smear frames that just look really weird. For example, if I am to change this to show the smear frame, oh my god, that's tiny. There we go, I can enlarge it. As you can see, the smear frame looks very weird compared to the frame because it's the middle of the movement. It shows the movement in the middle. Yeah, it looks weird. Like, for example, here's one that is Looney Tunes based. I will copy that over here so I can show it. Oh god. That looked really sus. But as you can see by like Daffy's finger here, you can see that like the arm is fully down, but you can see the movement. Smear frames show that movement in a very specific way. And that's what makes them so important. Because like, ooh, here's another one that's really good to show off. Do that. And it requires me to do this. So as you can see, you'll see the start and end frame. And then as you can see by the middle frame, it shows the movement of grabbing the door and opening it. It shows the whole thing and the movement, but the smear frame in the middle is very specific. It's movement based. Like, that's what's so cool about animation. And you would think, oh, this must really not be too... But the thing is, having to draw each of those specifically, you start from square one, especially if you're doing it outside of the normal, like, limits of, oh, yeah, we're going to do it, like, I don't know, we're going to do it all online or all through the normal stuff you see now where it's computer and people do more digital. It's a lot easier. But when doing it in real life naturally, like what you see from a lot of older animations, that stuff takes days and days and days of just work for like a few frames. Like a whole 20-second clip, even with digital art, can take like a day, if not more, depending on how, if it's shaded, if it is certain amount of colors, depending on how detailed it is, depending on if it's fast, if it is a set, if it's each frame or not. And that's part of the important parts, because you need to have those specific stops to add that motion as well. So, for example, let's say I go out of my way to portray, I don't know, a person running. While you have the slower start and slower end in the middle, it's going to speed up more because there's a lot more smear frames, and overall, the frames are going to go fast. So it will slow down as they get to their stopping point and starting point. It's part of the principles of animation. Like, that's one of the things about animation that's so specific too, because it's like, especially if you want to do a good, like, Twitch emote, it needs to be something that just either has a good start and end or loops well. There's no in between usually. Of course, there are some that do break those established rules, but they usually are such specific cases where that established rule has been broken many times over. For example, with the Owl House, some of their fight scenes, absolutely insane animation and visuals. But then you get one specific scene that isn't a fight scene with that, and it is one of the most impactful scenes still because of the meaning of the scene. And that's kind of one of those points of the true power of that scene comes from its meaning. That's why it's better animated. It's why you'll see some stuff where it's like, holy crap, why is this animated so much better? And it can be because of that. Like, if it is a very meaningful and important scene, you'll see a lot more animation go into it than for a scene that's, like, boring and just walking. Avatar, though, like Avatar The Last Airbender, for example, a lot of times in the background, you see characters moving still. And that's a whole separate type of animation that, when you actually look at it, it's difficult. Because every frame is going to be different no matter what. And it's always going to be changing, meaning you have to go frame by frame, figuring out, okay, this is going to be a 2-frame image. This will be like a 1-frame image. This will be a 3-frame. This will be a 2-frame. This will be a 9-frame. Like, and it really depends. But making it so background characters are also moving like that, it makes it even more, because even if it's a still image for the normal person just listening, the background characters are moving, meaning it's moving. So, like, when you get Hazbin Hotel, for example, in the first episode, Charlie is walking down the street, in the background, but you still see her little model, like, little tiny version of herself bouncing, meaning there is a little animation detail that you wouldn't notice unless you're paying attention. And the amount of animations and animators that put that type of detail in, while not 100%, are some of the most crazy people I have met. And that's for the ones I have met. Because the amount of work and time for that is double compared to what you normally have. Yet animators do not get paid what they are worth, because holy fucking shit. Like, there's a lot of dying arts with animation as well. Like, we're seeing a lot more digital animation because it's easier. Like, yeah, you see forms of animation. Like, take a flip book, for example. Have any of you seen those videos where someone has a flick book and it's like a bunch of drawings and they just like wait, I have a notebook I can do this good with. Like, oh, bump my mic, where it's just, dang it, that was not loud. I don't have a book that's loud that does the like flipping through rapidly yet makes a like small like image movement. That's still animation. It's a more old style of animation that, while dying out, still has people that do it and whatnot. And I think that's important to remember, especially for some of these types of animations. They're insanely cool, in my opinion. Of course, everyone feels different. But even I'm no expert at animation. I just understand the basic principles because I've had to. That's kind of part of the process of doing animated stuff. Because if you don't understand like the basic like fundamentals of art and animation, it makes it a lot harder. Because a big thing in animation and in cartooning in general being expressing movements far beyond what you normally would, it comes at a lot of risk, where you have these things that, while they're cool, they're also limited because you don't see as much. You don't, and oops, was not paying much attention. But like, you don't get to experience the same level as everyone else in that regard. So you have people who understand loads about animation, but some who don't. That's just how the field is. But when it comes to using different types of animation, that stuff can make or break something completely. It's honestly insane, too, when you look at it, because it's like, this does a lot more than people realize. Or, like, there's so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes. And I love it. I love being able to see that type of stuff, because it shows so much, like, in terms of how much they will put into these. over even small things people won't notice. Animators are very good at looking at the small details. And you'll notice it a lot looking at some of these animations. Like for example, look at, I don't know, Princess and the Frog, for example, or like old Mickey, old 3D and CGI versus new, and like how those have changed as stuff has gotten easier or harder or even completely different. And it's like you look at it now and it's like animation is the easiest it's ever been due to the digital stuff. You know, a small detail in a Pokemon game? Oh yeah, Pokemon's a great example. There's so many small details. I mean, Black and White, for example. Literally the entire scene where Reshiram and/or Zekrom comes into the castle with N and does its thing. Even the small bits of steam coming off of the now evaporated water makes such a big difference in the feeling of that scene, and you don't even realize it because it's like it's such a small minuscule background detail that you wouldn't think it means much, but it actually also affects how your brain looks at it. It sees more of the danger by using some of our common fears and like common things that are like, oh god, that's not good. And you see that a lot in game making as well. For example, horror games. A lot of them have that like droning background noise or those like there's always some form of sound. It's because it overloads parts of our brains that are trying to constantly pay attention, and it makes us more on edge. When it goes silent in a movie, a lot of people expect a jump scare because usually that's what it focuses on. But when it doesn't, it's more effective in a lot of cases because more people actually are less expecting it. And because it's so common and this and that, you get used to it. And then there's the moments that's silent. Silence can be used in so many great ways. Look at Studio Ghibli and how they have done their movies. You'll have this big climactic, like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? And then just, it relaxes. It gives your mind a moment to process. And not just go, oh look, there's this now! And your brain just completely forgets. It actually gives you time to process, like, oh my god, that just happened. When fighting Nemona, you look up to her, she's mighty challenged, but champion. Oh yeah. Like, small stuff like that is more character driven and based on like character overall. Nemona looked it was down because she was always stronger, but it's such a small detail that's always been there. Another example, when you actually watch some of the battles with different people in Paldea, and even in the old games, like you would notice from their stance or like the movements of things. And it's like, that's the stuff that makes games and animation so good. Look at Legends Arceus, for example. When Typhlosion isn't in battle, it doesn't have its flames out, but then it gets its flames out and all sorts of stuff. Luxray walks normally, lays down, but when in battle, it gets in like a pouncing stance. Simple changes in animation like that. Boom. Completely different setting. Makes a hell of a lot of difference. And we've seen, especially with like Scarlet and Violet, they've changed stuff. Like Blastoise shooting out of its cannons instead of its forehead. And actually moving when doing that. And it gave it a lot more depth and feeling. What's my favorite Pokemon? Noivern. And like one of the things for Noivern when it uses its like special attacks, because of how it does it with its ears out and like wings, it looks like it's shooting Boom Burst out of it. Magic Monkeys, Primary Monkeys, ooh, that's good. But like you look at it and even there's so many things that the principles of animation and art as a whole takes precedence in our normal daily lives. Architecture. Every house built required art in some form. Like, the whole thing of, oh, unskilled this, unskilled that is completely false too, with art and whatnot as well. Because art is one of those things that's subjective, but it still has its meaning. It still has movements. It's less about the final product and more about the creation. Look at the incident like that made so many people mad long ago with the banana. That was the whole point of the banana, was to see how people would get mad by not understanding the point of art. And it's the banana with duct tape. It was a banana duct taped to a wall that was labeled as an art piece because it was. It was to show a lot of the misunderstandings of art, but also how it can be more than we realize. Everything in nature is art in its own form. Everything in nature, everything we experience is different and important to our art. It's why AI art does not feel good when looking at it. It does not have the soul. Because that, like, it can create whatever it wants, be it beautiful looking or not. Yet, what it can't do is create an artificial soul. And that is what makes normal art more appealing. Like, they can try all sorts of stuff, but it's never the same. Like, there's always, I'm just doing this. I know it's a bit cheaty, but it doesn't have the human touch. Exactly. And one of the best lines I saw is, if anything is the best representation of why humans have souls, it's AI art and how it affects all of us. Because it is the best indicator of how much we are affected and how much soul is in normal art compared to AI. And yeah, it's an important thing to look at because of the overall effects it has. Doesn't mean it's any different or any better or any worse. It's still not art. When an AI makes it, it's not art because even then it can't copyright it, because if we're going by the US definition, for once PETA did something that helped people. I know, crazy, but because of the whole thing with the monkey, we know that only humans can copyright their work, not robots, not anything else. And yeah, in the furry community, you can get lots of jokes about protogens with that, but it's also like, it shows that there's a lot more that people have to start understanding about art as well that they may not. Oh yeah, like, I haven't played Elden Ring or really watched it, so I don't really know for sure, but there are so many games with small details. Artstream when? I used to do them. The issue is making it so my laptop can be streamed onto my PC, because I can't really make it another monitor, and making it so I can stream it onto here so it can be, because my laptop would not be able to hold all of the shit that I use now. It would die. Because it would not like tits. It would not like VideoTube. It would, yeah. It's like, you look at it, I do want to do art streams. I just need to figure out a good way to do it. And it's something I need to talk with my dad a bit about, because I know he's more knowledgeable in that than I am. That's gonna kill me. Oh god. Isn't that just a face cam? No, it's a PNG tuber software. Like, if I open it up right now, you'll see it. Surprise! Boo. Like, as you can see, like, I have my stuff here, and it's more of, it's based off your audio, not actual, like, stuff. Like, so if I do this, I muted my mic, and as you saw, it made a difference. And that's something that is good to look at. Like, that's what I use, because it's like, cool, I can just use audio. Because I don't show my face, because I don't care for that. I prefer to actually be something that I enjoy for a hobby. So it's kind of like, cool. And like, it's just one of those things that I personally enjoy using, but some people don't. And that's okay. Nah, that's just fake. It's just a face cam. Touche. But like, there's a lot of stuff like this that just... I feel like a lot of things would be understood better if it were like easier to understand, of course, but also if it was taught more. You've thought about using one for your streams? I will say, the thing that makes it really difficult is all of the setup that's involved, and the fact that it also needs to be open while you are using it. Like, there is so much, like, stuff involved with that it's like, oh boy. But that's kind of just how it works. Same with tits. Like, if I open up Twitch integrated throwing system, you'll see this. And if I yeah, if I actually double click, you can actually see the full thing, where I can throw all sorts of shit at me. But when I click out, it just completely vanishes for you guys. Yeah, that's how it works. Because with tits, aka Twitch integrated throwing system, it basically goes behind your character. Twitch integrated throwing system is just tits abbreviated. You can't just abbreviate that. Oh yeah, that's its abbreviation, like, that's its actual abbreviation that's used, so it's the one that is actually, like, relevant. Like, most VTubers understand when you talk about tits, for Twitch. Because it's like, yeah. The hardest part of getting, the throwing thing to work was being a PNG tuber, meaning I had to do it in such a, like, back-asswards way compared to, like, a normal VTuber, because of the fact that I'm not, like, using a 3D software or anything. So it actually made it more difficult. But of course, I figured it out after a lot of trial and error. But that's one of those things that you kind of get used to after a certain point, I guess. You're saying tits like we understood. I was so confused. I just got very used to saying tits over... Ow. I just got used to saying tits over Twitch integrated throwing system because it's a very big mouthful. You know, there's a joke I could make about that, but that's too easy. But, like, that's just kind of one of those things that just is the way it is. It is what it is. Of course, I've gotten a lot better at using Twitch integrated throwing system and, like, understanding it to a point where now, like, we have custom sounds and stuff. But that's not for everything. You wouldn't know? Tits is a mouthful, you wouldn't know? You like men? I'm pansexual, so I couldn't care less. Damn it, that actually did kill me. This might actually be a very difficult one to do here. I do have an idea, though. I got an idea. Kitchenware jump scare. No, if I really wanted... You know, that's something I should totally add, is just the ability to throw, like, kitchenware. But all I have is, like, You can throw a bike at me, I guess, is like I could add a bike as one of them, but it's kind of hard to choose what I'd do for that one. But like, yeah, I have learned very well how absolutely insane it can be. I certainly will hydrate. No, if I were to make a channel point redeem make me horny, I'd have it throw a trombone or a trumpet at me. Now, see, if I really wanted to be horny right now, I would go over to my closet and grab my trumpet and blow it. Just to be... Like, I could totally do that. I used to play trumpet. Doesn't mean I'm good at playing it anymore. Honestly, I think I suck at it now. I did make sure to drink, don't worry. It's not worth the bit. You say that, but I've done way crazier for a bit before. I'm probably the worst person to say it's not worth the bit to, because I have done way crazier for a bit. Because I am crazy.
Have courage.
Like, I have done some questionable things for a bit. But now I'm just kind of used to it. Jesus Christ. Thanks for the bits, Gold. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is not gonna work. Thanks for the bits, though. But it's like... Also, that should have totally had a certain sound effect, but it didn't come through, and that pisses me off. Because it means Stream Elements didn't fix it again, and it broke again. And I'm just like, God bless it. The amount of times I've had to fix Stream Elements is so annoying. You want a refund? I mean, I could. I could. Honestly, let me check my Stream Elements, because that should have played a specific sound. Actually, I can play it through my phone if I load up Stream Elements. Make sure my sound is off so it doesn't come through on my mic. Go through Twitch. Do do ba do ba do boo ba do ba do boo 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 boo. Oh yeah, I forgot why I didn't do it. But for example, if it actually is fixed, it should work. Is that you or the sound effect? I have yet to play the sound effect. The sound effect specifically should be... God damn it. It broke. Because it shouldn't be that. That annoys the hell out of me. Because if I go to my cheer alerts, it is supposed to sound different, but it didn't change. And I have it for everything. Like, and I don't know if it's because it was 500 specifically or what. Because I'm looking at all of them and it's like, yeah, they should all be the sound effect. It just chose to be a pain in the ass today. Because what it is supposed to be, and I can play this on stream through this. No, it didn't work in general. You don't need to, don't. Because what it should sound like is this. What the fuck? Nope, that's the wrong one. Oh my god. You didn't need to do that. Oh my god. Ah. Why is it not playing that? It was playing perfectly fine earlier. That annoys me. It means I have to go into my music thing. Quickly. I am sorry about this. Yeah, because it's supposed to be... Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that either. Because what it's supposed to sound like is... where is it? It should sound like this. Oh, I have it muted. Never mind. There we go. This should help. Oh, wait. I'm dumb. I thought it was the different thing. You know what I was thinking of specifically? I was specifically thinking of frickin' this. Oh my god, it didn't even come through on that. I was specifically thinking of... Oh my god, I feel so dumb. Oh my good god. It's because I'm so used to schizomaxing. Yeah, basically.
Have courage.
Oh my gods. I don't even know how. Like, I am a mess all of my own. Because it could be offensive. Like, yeah, it's weird. I need to fix the auto mod stuff again, but I just haven't had time. Yeah, we've lost this.
Rally now.
Like, it's so weird to me now looking at it. Like, you know, I'm just gonna skip. I know we have one part, but... Okay, let's see what we can get. I will do this. I'll do that. And then I can do most of this. Didn't Twitch ban the word gay for a while? Oh yeah, there was a point where Automod took gay as a slur, and I'm like, bro. It was so annoying. I just feel so dumb because it's like, I thought it was a different effect, and it could just be that I'm going, and it literally is me just going crazy here. For some godforsaken reason, I really thought it was a different sound. And I know very well that if I don't remember to clip that, I'm going, like, I know I'm probably not going to remember to clip that, like, whole bit, but I definitely should if I do. But it's like, oh my good god. Because I feel so dumb. I'm like, oh my god, I am an imbecile. Just full on like, oh lord, I made a mistake, and yeah. But oh my gosh. Clip the bit. Thanks, Gold, for sending that to me. Oh my god. Oh my lord. But yeah, it's like, I look at it now and I'm like, I really thought it was like I only saw it appear at the top of my phone. So it means it will be marked as unread, and it will have, and my Discord will have the actual like frickin' thing on it. But it's like, I look at it and I was like, I thought it was the frickin' Mario sound. And I guess that it's probably because I'm so used to the Binding of Isaac and having that as my sound for like Binding of Isaac and not thinking past that. Oh yeah, this is gonna kill me if I don't do something. I wish I had the decamo version of the mortar because God, does it annoy me. It's like, I think I'm gonna do this for this. Because that should help a lot more. And then I can do that for the Moab. And then boom, 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 boom. And this should help a bit with the camo, but don't know how much. Oh, we didn't even lose a life that time. So that helped a lot. I will say, though, I just am like, I feel so dumb after that. Oh my god. Because I know very well when I do D&D today, it's going to be one of those things where it's like, I'm going to be talking and I'm going to missay something and it's going to come out so weird. And it's going to confuse the hell out of my friends. Because that's what happens. Like, oh my god. Because I'm one of those people that always, like, fumbles my words when it comes to that type of stuff. And I know it's a complete accident for me doing that, but it always, like, is like, oh god, why? Nonetheless, though, I've gotten a bit better with it. Doesn't mean I'm good with it, though. Because, yeah, like, my D&D group knows very well how much I will fumble words unintentionally. I've gotten very used to it. I mean, I'm glad they're at least used to it, because if they weren't, it would be even more awkward. I know for today, though, it's like, Char is in a different place now because she banished herself. There's gonna be a whole thing, with, like, player stuff depending on where they decide to go. So that could either end well or poorly. Fate will decide. AKA, they will. Will it decide in the favor for me as a DM? Probably not. Because it usually doesn't. Because that's one of the things about D&D, is the players will sometimes completely blow whatever you thought possible out of the water. Like, oh my god type levels. Oh! Well, ain't this an issue? I can't really do anything. Yay! Like, the ninja tried, but it couldn't. I mean, I'll take one of these. It's cheaper. So it's, like, not too bad. There we go. Not only is it cheaper, it also does better. Hell yeah. But I remember when I got it, I guess I just didn't realize. I mean, I'm also kind of used to the frickin' because it sounds very similar to like other things, but it's so specific. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I definitely need to fix some of that though. It's like half the time I don't know what I'm talking about, the other I do. And this is one of those examples of I half know, half don't. My brain is just completely confused after the whole thing with the frickin' sound. Because I'm like, wait a minute, that should have... Oh. Because I got so used to, like, the frickin' sound, I guess, of, like, Twitch, I didn't really think much of it. Because I've heard it before on Twitch for the sound effect, and I guess my brain just instantly is like, oh, that's the sound that normally happens, not thinking. But now I just hear, like, I'm just gonna beat this level and we'll figure out what happens after. Because we're down to our last life, which is not good. And there goes that. I will say, Blade Maelstrom's really good with this tack shooter ability. Oh. Guess we're teleporting. Let's see what this shop has. Anything cool? Oh! Fata Morgana! Yes, I love this one. The Mermonkey range, pierce, and projectile lifespan are increased. Of course, their ability cooldown speed as well, but reflect off map borders. It is so fun. This is one of those examples where I don't think I'm going to use that. Honestly, I've been using the mortars, but not a lot. I'm debating. I mean, you know, I'm going to get rid of that, but it's not enough, actually. No. You know, I'm going to get rid of this because I feel like it's more worth it in this case because it's going to shred stuff. The Mermonkey is really good for this. Oh, come on. This is the worst map this could be. I hate this map.
I am not afraid.
Well, I sure am, Adora. Because this is going to suck major balls. Because as soon as I get this, I can at least push this back. It's more of like the normal balloons that are going to make this map the most annoying, because this at least helps. Like bouncing off those, but still does not do a lot.
Have courage.
And then whenever it gets pushed back, it's going to stun.
Rally now. See the light.
I'm debating.
Have courage.
Yeah, I need to get this guy up. Like, as you can see, it's doing damage, just not enough. Okay, that's gonna get pushed back. Primary quickening. All tower quickening, no. This actually could help. I also can't use their abilities like this. So I'm stuck with this guy here as my only defense until they're unstunned.
Rally now.
Come on. I'm nervous because it's like, I want this back so I can actually use it. Oh my god. Sharp shurikens. I need to get something for that.
Be the light.
Yeah, this is the hard part. Like, we are definitely dying a lot. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Double shot would be nice. Because that's gonna deal some extra. Do this. Like, it's not gonna get far. It's the normal balloons and the camo ones of it. At that. This could help, but there's no guarantee. Well, 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 if it isn't a guarantee for some help. And then the balloons moving a bit faster is also kind of annoying, let's be honest here. Because whenever you see that, it's just a pain in the butt.
Be the light.
Look how big that trident gets. That's why it's so good. That extra bit helps so much. Because it also splits when it runs out. Can do that.
Courage.
You know what? Fuck it. You gotta go? Well, thank you very much for the luck. I hope you have a wonderful day, Gold. I am just going to be here doing this type of stuff. Let's see how far we can get. Oh boy. I need to get this, like, down ace map.
Be the light.
Oh my god. I sped up. I forget how quickly that goes. I'm just gonna start using this at this point. I couldn't care less. I think it's just good in this regard.
Have courage.
Yeah, this is deadly. I need more for that ninja. Shit. Because that plane is gone, I believe. Oh, no, it isn't. Not yet. Well, helpful. I think this is worth getting over.
Have courage.
There we go. And then I can put this guy back. Oh, this is much better. Ooh, primary rare. Doesn't help all of us, though. I'm gonna go for all tower common in this case. And I want to do...
Rally now.
What the hell? That was so quick! Well, shit. I shouldn't have kept it on speed up, honestly. Though it does give me a chance to switch. Because Open is what I kind of been using. Because it's actually, like, really good. This could be good. Dart Monkey, no. Bomb, no. This one is not worth it in this case. This one could be good. I think I'm gonna go for the Spike Factory, though. We got this. Okay, let's see. So, 1... Or, oh, there's one up here for one campsite. Or we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, but we'd have to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't know how worth it that is in this case versus 2. And that's if I wanted to get each of them. Because what I could do is cut 2 out at the cost of one of these. But, and we could get good stuff, but I think here is better. It's Vortex again. Okay, we're definitely gonna only face 3 things, but we might get some good artifacts from these chests. Because that's part of the whole thing with this, is just, like, balance. Because if you go too much one way, it's bad. Too much the other, it's also bad. And I can put this, like, right here. Because the Druid of Wrath is actually, like, really good here. I definitely am gonna want more than just a Spike Factory for camos. But if Oban gets to level 8, that's solved. For at least Druids. But they have to be in his radius. Oh boy. Okay. I got some plans. I know with like D&D later, I'm like really nervous because it's like, oh god. But of course we'll just have to see. It's gonna be a busy damn week, is what it feels like. I mean, it still is. Like, the rest of this week is just gonna be really busy. You know, that actually reminds me of something. Because as ads probably are going off, I just looked at the time. You know, I don't know if I honestly don't know how good I'm doing with, like, oh, this is when the ads are going off or not, because you can't really tell when it's in video form. It's not very good about that. But who's to say? Though, nonetheless, it's like, when it comes to ads, I'll need to figure that out. But I know one of the things I was going to mention, I'll just save until, like, the normal, like, 3-minute window should be over. Ooh, let's see. Slower chance for crit damage. That could be good. This is honestly good for the Spike Factory. A crit on a Spike Factory spike could be really nice. We'll just have to kind of see. It just depends. I guess we'll put him here. Of course. Do 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 do. This should help. There we go. And then I probably am gonna go for hard thorns here to take care of leads. It's a shame druids can't deal with camo by themselves, because otherwise they'd probably be the most powerful tower. Just because of that. Because druids are really good. Vines! Haha! You know, I probably should ask Husk one of these days if he wants to play BTD on stream with me. That might be fun. Might be. Who's to say? Okay, I'll just do this. I don't want to waste all my money. Oh boy. Okay, Spike Factory. Where do I want to put my Factory? Oh, right here. I wonder if if the Spike Factory, number one, crits, and number two, if it's all the spikes in the pile or just like random spikes can. It makes me curious. Oh my god, the spikes in the entire pile crit. Holy shit, that's cool. I wonder if that actually has a full effect or not. Because if so, that's really neat. Because that could be really good against Moabs. Boom. Another place defeated. And another one of theirs. Zigzag. Bouncy projectiles. Or, you know, let's do bouncy projectiles because that's always fun. Just boing, bonk. Like, having the bouncy projectiles, great fun, honestly. Because of just how much it bounces. So let's put Oben here. Druid here. This guy here. And we can have this here. And we can start this guy here. Perfect. Because this factory can easily take out a bunch. Which is what I want. You know, the yawning always annoys me because I don't mean to do it. And I'm always like, damn it. Ad should definitely be done by now. So what I was gonna talk about was one of the things I always found to be really interesting about science is all this stuff that we eat in general has so many things naturally that seem so scary until you realize, wait, that's surprisingly not dangerous. Like, we constantly have frickin' chlorine in our bodies, technically, if you love salty food, especially because sodium chloride, aka table salt, like, or the fact that if you like apples naturally have cyanide in them, but it's not like a lethal amount. Like, stuff like that is really cool to me. Because it shows just how much a simple snap and boom, thing changed, certain amount. Because it's the same thing with, like, fish. Because some types of fish do have mercury in them, but not, like, a lethal amount. You'd have to eat quite a lot to have lethal amounts of some of this stuff. I mean, it's the same thing with, like, caffeine, where it's like, it's bad for your health, but it can't outright kill you unless you have so much that's, like, inhumanly possible that it's not as much of an issue. And I think that's kind of what's cool about that type of stuff is it's all these things that are, like, very specific or, like, really out there. And it's just like, oh, yeah. In all reality, it actually blanks and blanks. And it's like, huh, neat. Also, the only Spike Factory thing that has its own custom look is the spiked mines and spike balls. I really wish they had made it so the long life spikes could have been like peppermint or something for Christmas. Like, that would have been so cool. Or even the normal spikes, ones being like, tree needles or something. The nettles. This one could be good. I might take this, but honestly, it's not worth it. I just need to be really ready for... Oh, this is at least a good map for me. I just need to do it really specifically. So, Oben... I'm gonna want this guy here. Oben. This. Boom. And then I can go boom, 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 boom. Boom. Poplus. Spike balls. And we can save up. Because, yeah, I am like, you know what? I'm going to do some spike balls. And I can add stuff behind later. I just really want to get this down now. For the sake of, like, the camos. Because it's our only camo popping power we got. I could do Jungle's Bounty, but... Yeah, once that gets to level 8, though, then we won't have to worry as much. Okay. We just need to be careful. Heart of Oak, because why not? Because that's at least going to remove that. Gains I believe life gain. Oh, shit. I didn't even notice that was a thing. I just want to make sure that I don't, like, overuse certain things and whatnot. Or my nose itches. Yeah, this is the difficult part about doing it so early as well. Because then, what I can do now is... That. Oh my god, itch. But yeah, like, we are gonna need to, like, set up a druid thing for this. And I also want to set something here, just for the damage, honestly. Come on, it's almost down to the first skull, and it will get kicked back a lot. Wizard. I'm gonna do long life spikes, I think. Actually, no, I'm gonna do this. There. Because the fire might actually be more worth it in this case. There we go. Just for the extra damage. You can see that it's, like, speeding stuff up, too. So annoying. Come on. The wizard was definitely a good idea. Okay. Do this. I'm gonna put this here, actually. Magic Quicken. Is it just me or the trees seem a bit wonky? Because they look a bit wonky. Come on. That should help a bit. And then over here, I'll put long live spikes, I think, to just have it as backup. Because the backup spikes are one thing. Okay. And then those will get destroyed. Backup spikes. And that guy's gonna get pushed back again. Magic precision. There we go. And what a surprise, I can put one here. And these should do a lot. Yeah, because then I can do Pop Lust. And there we go. We beat Vortex. Okay. I really didn't think we'd beat Vortex, but we did. 10% chance to blow back regular balloons. Yeah. I mean, I know part of it is like, I wonder if this actually matters. Because we really haven't used this part yet, so. Because we have the legendary. I wonder if it like will give us both versions, because that might actually help. Doing both. Okay, so 1 or 1. We deal with 2, 2. This is a legendary though. Then 3. So we could get a legendary for an extra one, do that, go around this way, possibly get another legendary, and then deal with 1, 2, 3, 4 more, and then get stuff. So let's do this one. And we have to face Balloonarius. Honestly, not the worst. Mentor, let's do this. The one to the middle. Oh god, this map. Why does this game love to give me some of the worst maps? It was like I was too easy on you with Vortex. Now you will suffer. And I guess I can do this back here. Boom. Well, just gotta take it slow, bit by bit. Vines. I definitely need another camo detector. Like a natural camo detector of some form. Like that would be so good for me right about now. Because that extra bit of like camo detection could make or break my run. Thinking what I'm gonna do. Sure, I'll take a pontoon. There we go. Truly a predicament. I'm just gonna do this. This is the best option I got in my brain. Okay. This is also probably the best one we could have had the bouncy bullet stuff on. So it's like, well, shit. Because thinking about it, it's like, yeah. Though only 2 of our towers, which are the same type of tower, actually get affected by it, so. Eh. And there goes those guys. And next one. Sick. Because if I go this way, I'm going to end up with more balloons than if I go that way. Oh, 17 from 11. That shouldn't be too bad on logs, especially. But we'll just have to see. But it shouldn't be too bad. Hope. Hope, hope, hope. That's all I got.
The spirits of the forest awaken.
And I will just do this. And this. There we go. That's really good for leads. Honestly, the alchemist is good for just taking care of normal leads. And if he, like, if I got a village with camo detection to start off with for him, oh, that would just take care of so many issues for me. It'd be awesome. I love when there's stuff like that, though, that's just like, oh yeah, this thing that's really specific, that's been taken care of. I'm gonna go long life spikes. I think that's gonna do better overall. But that's more of a personal thing. Both could do just as good, honestly, for all I care. I think the long life, though, will be better in the long run. Just gonna take this. I'm not gonna waste a roll on, like, possibly. I'd rather not take that chance. Druid of the Jungle. Anyways. Bunk and bunk. Easy. Those camos aren't gonna like what's coming. Can put this here. I like how Oben's like, Moab, handle it. Like he's not part of the whole thing of handling it. Like, dude, you're on the battlefield too. You have to handle it just as much as the rest. I do wish I had more agency with the Spike Factory, but I can't really do too much about that. Oh my god, I'm just gonna take support damage because that's gonna be good. And I'm gonna go for spiked balls for the extra damage to fortified and ceramic. Oh wait, never mind. I didn't even realize we were almost done with that level. Nice. You ever have those days where you feel like you're forgetting something? Oh shit! Please tell me it didn't. Damn it. We completely missed out on like the only point of that. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna take Dream Teams. Oh my god. It was the only point of taking that one over the other. Oh my god. I am... Oof. Gonna do this. Okay. There we go. Oh my god. Those regrows are a pain in the ass when you don't get them taken care of. Jeez. Okay. Whew, boy.
The spirits of the forest awaken.
Then I can just boom, boom. Yeah, now I don't need to worry about regrows. And long life spikes. And I can do that as a backup. At least I'm taking out all those leads. Honestly, it's really nice. Like, it's just a bunch of extra money I get to use. Pop Lust. And then I'll get Pop Lust on this. Pop Lust is honestly, like, really good.
Moa, handle it.
It's gonna take care of it, barely. Okay. Magic Inspiration, sure. You know what? I'm gonna go for Deadly Spikes here. I feel like that's gonna help more in this regard. Compared to, like, the Pop Lust.
They're leaking.
One balloon leaked. But that's okay. Then I can put this guy here with Hard Thorns. And this guy here for some extra damage.
Handle it.
You know, it's kind of crazy thinking about, like, the whole thing with, like, balloons in a nutshell. They're super weird. And bonk. Next layer. Done. God, I wish I had military monkeys for this. I guess I'll do this. I mean, I don't really got much else I can do, so... Boo, 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 boo. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, boop, 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 boop. It's not like I needed to upgrade that. It just is nice to do. And there goes the Moab. Spike Factory is honestly, like, really underrated from what I've experienced. Like, it's actually surprisingly good. Mentor. I'm just wondering, what if I just go here and enhance? Yeah, I get the same upgrade, but with an extra % more pierce. Or I can do this for 35% more range and faster attack. Ooh. I think I'm going to do this one first, and then I will go for the Monkey Teams one. I could try the Phase one, but I'm not going to probably do that well. Oh, God, no. I'm not even going to... I mean, I could try for the Bronze, but there's no chance. And it's weird because I'm going to have like a really odd setup here.
The spirits of the forest awaken.
Compared to like what some people are used to. All Tower Quicken.
I'm waiting.
Oh, wow. That actually does a lot. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It doesn't speed up yet. And then I can place this one down next. Am I seriously going to do this with tack shooters? And cannot tack shooters on the spike factories. Because if so, that's actually kind of cool. Did not expect it. Okay, come on. I saw it go white. Come on, I know it can. Ugh. Okay, this is gonna hurt this guy a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna kill him, but something. I wish I could level you up, Oben, but you're so damn expensive. Of course. If only there were a way. There. Now my druids can at least do some shit. Like, yeah, it's cutting off my camo detection, but it's like, I can't do much else. Oh, that's evil. Yeah, I'm definitely not getting bronze, but... Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do much else. I mean, I'm surprised we even got to 10 in the first place. Because I never would have really expected it. But here we are. Endurance race with a legendary guarantee. From the looks of it. Okay.
The spirits of the forest awaken.
And then... Yep, there's my biggest issue. Camos. I want to get this guy in to help take care of leads. But... Okay, come on. There we go. I'm just trying to get as much as I can. Yeah, there was no chance there. Yeah, I needed 75 for that one. That was like, ugh. I ended up failing both legendaries by accidentally making mistakes, and, well, shit. I think that's the best way I can go about it is, well, shit.
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
I'm gonna do this. And this.
Moab, handle it. Not getting through. Fly.
I didn't even realize that that was all camo. Till it was too late. Question is if I can even beat it. I need camo. But it's like, I don't want to give up a full, like, upgrade. I don't think I got a choice.
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
There, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, because look. Like, normally I have all this time to, like, do it. And of course, the vines didn't go to the right place.
Oh, not getting through.
This is difficult. Because it's like, if I'm gonna do this right, I need to think smart. Not hard, but yeah. I'm gonna do this. Go to smart. Open here
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
to get rid of regen. Of course it puts it there. I need it smart. Preferably.
Moab, handle it.
I can't really do much, Oben. You're the main thing helping here. This thing is gonna start becoming more of an issue.
Oh, not getting through.
Yep, we just have to skip it. We're gonna be at 1 HP, though. It's another reason I need to frickin'... We just have to heal. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. We just need to. Oh, it does too. Are you fucking serious? I have no water towers. And my only camo towers are these guys.
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
Like, this is all I can do. Like, oh god.
Oh, not getting through.
Yeah, there's no way I'm beating that. I need camo. Like, I can't. There's just no possible way with what I got. Oh my good lord. Actually, engineer. Beast handler. This one requires less upgrades to get camo. I need the camo. I just need it. Bad. Plus, it gets boosted by the same thing as my druid, so I at least have that. Okay.
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
Okay. Yeah, it only does so much. But it's all I really got.
Handle it.
Um,
Fly. Hold. Not getting through.
ah! This is so difficult because I have like nothing for camo. Meaning it's just gonna get worse and worse. This will be worth it. I can at least do that.
The spirits of the forest await.
Smart spike. Oh my good god.
Moa. Handle it.
Like, this is so painful for me.
They're leaking.
I don't think there's actually a way. Not currently. Am I gonna have to give up my damn heal again?
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
Like, wow.
Fly.
I need to get the druid down too. Ah! So much stuff I need to get down to survive. Because I fumbled.
Nature's revenge shall be swift and terrible.
Gonna do that. I need this so it can detect camo. Okay. There, I can at least get rid of the regen part.
Handle it.
But I don't know if I'm gonna win. The crit helps, but there's no guarantee with it. Are you freaking serious, Oben?
They're leaking.
You know what? Improvements.
Moa. Handle it.
Oh my god, more camos. I just need a camo killer.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing an Atosaurus at least. And at least the horned owl helps a bit, but jeez. Because I am not able to do the damn merging yet, I can't make it the strongest possible. Yes. It's crazy how my two camo detectors are both support. Like, oh my god. Like, of all the things it could have been, it's like, I can't get like a ninja. It's like, I don't mind support monkeys, but Jesus. And boom.
Moab, handle it.
And then I need to merge this into here. That's a problem. There we go. True to the jungle. Thank God. I'm definitely going for the upgraded horned owl first.
Target.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Wow, a bit late, but it's still a ninja. So you know what? I'll take it. And it literally decamos. Of course. After I needed it.
Nature prevails.
We're screwed.
VFD, handle it.
Like, thank God we're not going up against FaZe, because we'd be fucked. Like, there is no way we could beat FaZe. In all honesty. And it's like, now I need to kind of ask myself, do I go for the health upgrades to get more health, or do I go for the camo? The camo is my best chance here. I could do this and just automatically start with a horned owl. I think it... Why? Of all the maps? It's just loving to screw me over. It wants me to suffer, doesn't it? Put him here. I'm gonna do this. And Lord knows what'll happen at this point.
Moab, handle it. Aye.
Because the Moab has a completely different path. Because why not?
Getting through.
You don't say, Oben. Whatever. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. We're gonna be doing this the hard way. No easy way out of this one. Um, I probably should do this.
Moab, handle it.
Okay. That Moab. Put that there. That takes care of that partially. So close.
Oh, not getting through.
And we've lost. I just don't see a way. Like, we got so unlucky with our camo detection. But it's like, I was trying to upgrade stuff too. I think what I'm gonna do is put Hope in here.
The spirits of the forest awaken.
And I'm gonna do that there. This here. Can I put this here? Perfect. Adasaurus, and yeah.
Moab, handle it.
And then I can go hard thorns here. Okay. Come on.
They're leaking.
How many Moabs? Jeez. Oh my god.
Handle it.
And of course we get a freaking fortified.
Oh, not getting through.
Okay. Yes. Okay, I need to do this. Strong. I need this to take out Moabs. Like, badly. Oh my god. Holy crap. Finally.
Moab, handle it.
This beast handler is keeping me alive too. You know what? I got an idea. There, now it's super better in this regard. So much better. And now I can drag some of them back to the start. Do that. Okay. Yeah. We just gotta play this smart. Slow and smart. All we can do.
Moab, handle it.
It's like once we get our stuff set up, we're fine.
BFB,
But the beginning is like hell.
feel nature's pride. Target.
Yes, fear nature's vines.
Nature prevail.
Lots more darts. Perfect. with 1 health, we'll figure something out. I could take this. To frozen. I'm not really freezing balloons, but I could. Mm, Ooh, I'm gonna take this and then this. Um, I think this is a worthwhile trade in this case. Yes, we lose our Beast Handler boost, but we still have the other boost. And we get Ice Monkeys. Are you... Why? With my whole heart. Why? Fucking why? I'm just gonna do this. It's over there? Why is the boss over there?
Handle it.
If it's supposed to be over... This is why I made the Condor.
Moa, handle it.
I just...
Oh, not getting through.
And we lost. Like, that was a doomed one as soon as we got that map. Because there's no guessing on which side that was going to spawn. And that sucks. I could see what this one has. Of course. The portable lake is Honestly, I could just go back to Quincy's. Splody darts. You know? I've actually kind of debated getting this skin. Let's just see. Beast handlers, druids. You know what?
The pack is ready.
We'll do Wolfpack, Quincy. Could do Bouncy. The Alchemist is good because that 50 times damage crit, and then the 30% reload time and ability cooldown reduction is so good. And then no artifact extraction after stage 5. 3 hearts instead of 5. Each map plays like chimps. Like, I don't think I could do that. I have so much trouble in general. Oh, this is new. Oh, cool. This is a new map. 1, or I could go 1, 2. I think I'm gonna go this side for, even though it's 1, it's less balloons. There's not really a legendary over there. And this, I at least get some more. What do we have? Why? Dread Balloon is the worst. I kind of want to do this to at least get it started. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Or what if I enhance this? Of course. Projectiles travel further. I'm gonna do this one. Instead of a monkey, I'm gonna enhance that. We can go over this way. Let's see what we get. Explosive torpedo darts. I mean, it's a sub, but freeze, blow back, or set balloons on fire. This could be good, but it depends. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Like, I just need like more types of stuff that I can use. That's like my biggest downfall right now. Because I only got support in Magic. And Quincy.
This is my territory.
I'll put the Atosaurus here. Horned Owl. I can do that. Because the Beast Handler can at least help, since I have multiple. Like, having multiple definitely makes it easier, but... oh boy. Because, yeah, this is only tier 3 and higher. Which is not that good. There, that should help a bit, but...
More.
I could just have it take it up to here, but... I think I prefer it going to here, because then it's right into the Atosaurus range. Quicken cooldown. We'll definitely be able to beat this. Like, that's not an issue. I'm just debating. I wish you could unmerge. You get me? I think that'd be a very nice ability, because sometimes you just want to unmerge, not have to sell. Because that would be really nice. Well, we only got one place to go. Ooh, 3. Nice. I wonder if it's like random or if it's based on like how many towers you place down or whatever. Because I don't think I've ever figured that part out for like how many of those tokens you get. Someone probably has, but I don't really got a clue.
This is my territory.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move this guy here. Merge into that. So yeah, this helps. There we go. I'm honestly happy that these guys can actually do so much. I definitely want to upgrade the wizard so that it's like Shimmer Wizard. I think that would be a really good one to get, because then we just don't need to worry about camo. The T-Rex and Velociraptor aren't bad either, but we just have to see. You can have it taken over. There we go. Then it's forced to restart. You can do that. And... well, yep, there it goes, right back. This would actually be really good to get. Either of these, honestly. The Velociraptor is just really good. Because I'd want that to take it up to, like, the top for the Velociraptor. But when it's camo like this, it's a bit different. Yeah, the Velociraptor does so good, though. Like, once they hit tier 3, the Beast Handler stuff isn't bad, but you need stuff to buff it. And that's, like, its biggest flaw, in my personal opinion, is you need to get others. And... let's see. Primary monkeys count as all monkeys. Druid attacks. I'm gonna do that and hope we get a primary monkey from one of our things. Because then they never get affected by, like, Dread Balloon. So they're always gonna deal damage. At least that's the plan. So I'm gonna do that. Put Velociraptor here. And yeah. Camos. That's a problem. Oh, I'm very much awake. I literally just can't do shit.
Careful. Wake up.
There we go. I kind of wanted to just take it there for the camos because I think that's going to help. And I'll add a wizard. Oh, trust me, I'm trying, Quincy. Then I'll want Arcane Blast. It's probably our best chance here. Just making sure we don't die. Preferably. Bo 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 ba do bo bo bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum. I like how the Velociraptor just instantly eats the lead balloon, just hump. It is quite satisfying, I will say that. Oh, I'm just gonna do this one because it's a rare. Oh gosh. And yeah, this should be taken care of relatively easily. Because the red balloons aren't a problem. Especially when you actually have camo detection. I wish you could, like, preview each of, like, the heroes' things they give for, like, their skins. Because that'd actually be, like, really nice, in my opinion. Mentor? Or enhance? There, now we have another wizard. You know, we really do need a primary, though, but... Yeah.
The pack is ready.
I think what I'm gonna do here is... Oh, this guy here. Put the Velociraptor, like, here-ish? And then do this, so it is going here. Yeah, and they will take care of stuff. I mean, it makes sense why these guys are support towers, but God, if it isn't annoying sometimes for me. Bro, it's just out of range for them. Okay, I'd like the horned owl. Because then I can actually take care of some of the shit. I know they deal more damage to regen balloons, the horned owls, because otherwise it would make a infinite regrow farm, in quotations, where it's the same regrow balloon, but it's just stacking and stacking and stacking to unreasonable extents. Which is why they had to change it. Go, Snowball! Oh, Quincy. Well, at least we got an easier one going this time. So that's a plus. I know the max we can have is 10, so we gotta keep an eye on that as well. I think if I'm gonna get rid of any of them, honestly, the Alchemist is nice. I just haven't used it. The Druid is alright. Just haven't used it. The first Wizard is alright as well. Take the support rare. Like, if I were to use this, I would probably upgrade it so that it auto can do the camo, normal lead stuff with, because for stuff like this, that would make me so much moolah that it would be worth it. But it's like, at this point, it's not as worth it. So it's like, why do so? That's kind of how I look at it, at least. I'm just thinking how we're gonna even deal with Dread Balloon to begin with. Cool, 3 more tokens. Yay! How nice. Okay. See what we can get in here. Ninja Monkey. I'll take an Ice Monkey. Honestly? Am I gonna even use this? I mean, I'm not even using this, actually, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna do that, because I'm not using the bouncing one, really. Because most of my things are super direct. So it's like, the only one who is benefiting is Quincy. Like, oh no. The one who always says nothing gets past his bow, when in reality it always does. And now we can actually burn balloons with this.
Wake up.
I definitely shouldn't start like that, though. I'm just thinking of what I want to do with the beast handler, whatever else. I think what I should do is set up an alchemist. With this, close. Quincy back here. A beast handler here. Velociraptor. Can't really put it there. Could put it here. Can I put it? Oh, I can put it there. And I'll leave it like that for now. And actually, the Velociraptor's counterproductive to that. So what I might do is put it here for the extra protection. Horned Owl.
Yes.
Yep, definitely worth it. There we go. Making sure the Velociraptor is strong. But I also want to merge into this guy. Merge into this guy. So we actually have a better, like, set. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and I want to do this into the Raptor. Just for the extra damage, honestly. And I could easily just do this to make the Raptor near maxed.
Ready to feast.
Have Quincy help deal with this. And the Horned Owl fixes it for us. There we go. I'd like the Golden Eagle, I think. Golden Eagle. Yeah, because it's going to be felt for the Golden Eagle as well.
Tasty.
Oh, look at that. Horned Owl upgrade.
Get ready to feast.
Horned Owl upgrade. And it's practically... Keyword is practically. Fully there. I could do it.
Savage.
That's at max. Near max, but hey, it's good. Because I know the Golden Eagle at max can at least pull back Moabs. Okay, 3, not bad. Let's hope there's not anything behind that. Oh god, this map. Not going to be as bad, thankfully, due to, like, having the Beast Handler stuff, but still gonna suck. Oh yeah, I forgot. The Beast Handler is too freaking thick for its own damn good. Okay. Ice Monkey at least fits in here. Gives me an idea. I'm gonna try and actually create a area of just freeze.
Bring this.
There we go. And then merge into here. Force it to bring over here. So frozen balloons will help us more. And it will decamo. Yes, it works. It's exactly what I wanted. But not that. Oh my god. I'm definitely getting some ideas. I know I won't go too late today. I might even end a bit early just because I have to get ready for D&D. Meaning I have to clean up my place and just be like, okay, cool. It was definitely not clean. Definitely not already clean. Ha 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 ha. That whole
Get
thing.
ready to feast.
That's what it damn feels like.
Savage.
Okay, so that failed miserably. I'm gonna try and beat Dread Balloon, but we'll have to see. Yeah, I know that just in general, I need to figure this out so bad, but I really don't got any ideas. None that work, at least.
Get ready to feast.
Then I can move it back. Oh, thank God for this guy. Being able to move this back and forth helps so much.
Yes.
Okay, holy crap. I'm actually gonna put this Atosaurus
Get
here.
ready to feast.
And I'm gonna buff this guy up a bit. Just for the extra bit of damage, I think is worth it.
Savage.
Okay. Horned Owl. I'll take the support precision. Do 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 do. Okay. I mean, at least we're shredding through what's left of this now. The Ice Monkey with the Falcon is not a bad idea. I should definitely use that a bit more. I wonder if I can install the Dread Balloon's tiny balloons. Now that's something I actually want to test. Looks like we're going to be doing a lot with that fortified. Okay, let's think. So fortified Moabs. Biggest weakness doesn't really exist in my thing, but unless no, I don't have enough. I got an idea. Merge into that, and then into that, which then means that this can get picked up by this. And that's assuming I can't actually kill this thing beforehand with a bit of ability. Come on.
Wake up.
Oh my god, just barely. There we go.
Get ready to feast.
Come on.
Hey,
Yes! Oh my god, that actually worked. I am surprised that actually worked the way I wanted it to. There we go. I was making sure I had the extra protection at that point. Holy crap. Let's see what we can buy, hopefully. Frost tips. Meh. While nice, I definitely do not have enough. So I'm just gonna keep moving. Okay. So he's gonna start with primary immunity, and then move on to military, and then magic, and then support. Quincy is going to always be hitting. I'm gonna do this. Could go for T-Rex, but I think what I want is this. Merge. Boom. Because that might help. Yeah, this is not doing as much to this, but it's at least helping. Because I know I'm going to want to go for embrittlement and stuff, but that's a later me thing. I know it's immune to the Ice Monkey, but I wonder if embrittlement still affects the Dread Balloon or not. Like, even if it doesn't, it would in the next phase, but yeah. I'm moving all sorts of around the place right now physically. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, this is kind of sucking. For me, at least. Embrittlement. I think that's actually doing more, unironically. So that actually was a good idea. Support monkey damage, 100%. Now the ice monkey can deal damage. Because the wizard at least does good. I just need to get a bunch more, like, good damage from it. Up the Velociraptor more. Oh boy. Lead to gold. Rubber to gold would be good too, but I need the raptor again. Okay. Primary rare. Tack shooter could be good. I mean, this is good. The heli pilot. Oh, you can see, like, actually, we're doing surprisingly good compared to what I thought. Like, I definitely need to upgrade things, but damn. Oh boy. That's an issue. Because I know this doesn't start us from the beginning. It starts us from the last round, but you know, I'm gonna do primary rare for this. For the sake of this guy. And then I can do this, merge into this, and then I can have this get moved up to here. And I definitely want to, like, level up some of these, but definitely won't be perfect. I mean, this I only need a 2 for, so there, now it's maxed. And then I can merge this in. Okay, yeah, I'm making sure I do, like, relatively well with, like, moving this stuff. It does not seem to pick those up, though. Yeah, I don't think that this is... Yeah, this does not help here. Yeah, I need to do this. Once it's no longer immune to magic, I'm golden. Oh, I accidentally bumped my damn mic. I went to quickly, frickin' do the switch, and I'm like, oh shit! As I hit the mic. Because the mic is, like, right in front of me, basically. Like, that's just how it is, so it's like, oop.
Get ready to feast.
You know what?
Run this one down. Leave fast.
Okay. And then I can go up to here and... Jesus.
Leave none standing. Faster.
And then, yeah, I'm gonna need to move this constantly. I don't know how I'm gonna defeat them. This is an issue. I mean, I could go for a wizard, but it's just not gonna do the same
Ready to feast.
for like what I want. Yeah.
Run this one down. Faster. Leave none standing. Savage.
There we go. Honestly, the Great Eagle might be worth it here. I need this. Okay. I basically need to just keep damaging this thing.
Leave none standing.
There, now I can do that. Oh my good god. Okay, unironically, this is helping a lot. And this is doing practically nothing. Shit. And I can't really get a beast handler for a bit. I need to do this, basically. To clear out some of this.
Wake up. Faster. Leave none standing.
Okay. And
Leave none standing.
okay. Do this.
Run this one down.
I'm going for Velociraptor just so it's maxed out. And then I can do Golden Eagle for this guy, and then it's maxed out. So it means Moabs can at least be pushed back. Yeah, because that's important. The Moabs are some of the more dangerous things for me. Magic Inspiration. Holy shit. It makes you realize how slow certain things are, but how fast other things are. Our beast sailors are actually doing really good there. This is why I was worried about doing Dread Balloon first, is it's so dangerous of a balloon. Especially a boss balloon, nonetheless. Like, it's scary level of dangerous.
Get ready to feast. Leave none standing.
Okay, this raptor is so good at shredding through the normal balloons. Except for those. I'm doing math in my brain. No, it wouldn't be enough.
Leave none standing.
I was thinking about if I could actually get enough naturally, but no. Because otherwise I totally would have gone for Archmage there.
Get ready to feast. Savage.
Look at that raptor just right onto the creatures. Oh, that's so nice. Dread Balloon has been defeated. Finally. Womp womp. This. All monkeys count as all categories. I think I'm gonna extract Frostburn here because it's such a good one for like future ones. I think it's worth it. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 1. This is legendary no matter what. And then I could go 1, 2. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it's one extra and a boss thing that I can try. Oh god, not phase. Mentor or enhance. You know, I might actually get rid of that one. In all honesty. Let's do this. I think that'll give more use because we don't need to heal. We're full health. Of course. I hate these water maps with a passion. Okay, but
What?
there is one thing it gives us. Like, this is probably the least versatile place I can have it. Because it's like, well, shit, where am I gonna put it? There we go. Can this... Okay, because yeah, Great White might actually be really good here. Just saying. Like, unironically, the Great White might actually be really good if need be. Because that at least does a lot of damage. Like, that's one of the nice things about the Beast Handler having the ability to have a water tower built in, technically.
Tasty.
Like a semi-water tower. Is it's just like, cool, I don't need to worry about that. How am I gonna do this? I'm just thinking how I'm gonna deal with phase with this. Of course, I'm gonna want to level up my Ice Monkey. But since I am not using the Frostburn anymore, I'm gonna want to do it myself. So I'm gonna probably want to focus on the left side first. The Dread Balloon thing is good because it means I just need to go for the best one. When it comes to upgrades. So, like, that's a really good thing to have. And gone.
Yeah.
I mean, at least this is an easier one to have, like, better to have early on, just because of, like, some of the stuff. Doesn't make it any less annoying, though, that's for sure. I got an idea. I think what I'm gonna do is, depending how long this one takes, we will either end on it or not. I don't know.
This is my territory.
Because I can put the Raptor, I think, in here? No? Um... Doop-a-doop-a-boo, doo-a-doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, this needs to be a Raptor as well. Either way, I'm gonna do this. Just because I think that's gonna help more. There we go. That helped. A bit. And that's for camo. And also for holding stuff back. And I think what I'm gonna do is keep it, like, here. Either that, or I could keep it, like, here. So it's just gonna keep the stuff, like, in front of the Raptor. That could be good. Yeah, that's probably the closest I'll ever get with that one. That's a shame. Honestly, the Beast Handler is doing great here.
Tasty.
This is a great example of why I like the Beast Handler.
Get ready to feast.
Yeah, we're not gonna survive this unless I fix this for myself with a wizard. That's completely on me. Actually, a wizard's not gonna even fully solve this either. Boom. Literally using an Ice Monkey. It's my only option.
Get ready to feast.
You know, it's crazy when your only option is an Ice Monkey. At least the wizard should help a bit now. Even if it's not a lot, it's still something. And it's gone. Yeah, this one's going to be difficult just because of, like, how it's set up. I'm just going to finish it, though. Or at least try. And then we'll end off stream. I think that's a good place. We'll put him here.
This is my territory.
And then this. Raptor. And then I want to put this here. And this here. Okay, and then that will take care of some of it. I'm gonna need to get some more with the horned owl. It's my biggest weakness. Which sucks.
Tasty.
I prefer it not be, but it is, so. And then zoom. Okay. I can't really put wizards down well. But I got some ideas. Oh, hell yeah. The faster attack speed in general is great. Can't fit Druid there. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Alchemist. That would have been useful. Either way.
Get ready to feast. Taste. Get ready to feast.
Okay, so I'm gonna want to upgrade that to an Adasaur. 17 of 24. This would go up to 22. Interesting. Perfect. Because having the speed and stuff, oh, that's great. For me, at least. That Raptor is going absolutely batshit with this. Big stretch. Cool. 2 tokens. Let's see. Enhance. Common artifact. Mentor. But I think this is a good place to kind of end off. Exclamation mark Dislab, if you're not already part of the Discord. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. CST. Sometimes I go a bit later, sometimes I go a bit early. It just depends. Other than that, I announce if I'm sick in any way, and when I go live on the Discord, I also announce when I go live on Blue Sky, but that's more recent of a thing. But if you want to watch other stuff like this, exclamation mark YouTube, where we have Poker Rogue and Minecraft and many other different things that you might enjoy. Who's to say? But all the VODs, I make sure to put on the VOD channel where you can rewatch the whole stream if you so choose. Other than that, I hope you all have wonderful days,